What it do, YouTube? What it do? Brandon used to be from Rollin' 20's crib, but ever since he dropped out, it seems like he got some animosity towards blacks because he constantly puts them down. Here's Brandon talking bad about Big U.
Be in a room full of OGs up in here and still stand on my square about gangbanging is like stupid. Like, why are you doing it? You're too old for this type of stuff. When you talk about dudes who live in Beverly Hills and all these nice places, and then they still in the hood trying to gangbang, you said like Big U. Big U, I don't know if he lived in the hood or not, but I know he had enough money to where he could have been wherever he wanted to do. Why are you still perpetuating gangbanging?
Well, to be fair,
your son is in the NFL making millions of dollars, but you over here trying to play gang games with other people's kids. I don't agree with that. I don't know him, but I know that there's something going on in that situation where it's like he's giving a different message than he give his kids to someone else's kid.
Man, how do you know that? How you know Big U was telling kids to do bad? Notice how he never mentioned all the good things that Big U did for the kids. He had Christmas giveaway for the kids. He did a football game for the kids. He did a bunch of charity work for the kids. Remember them Nazis that pulled up to Fig? They came from Orange County. According to Brandon, blacks feel safer around them than they do with their own people. One thing I notice about Brandon is this. He constantly talks down on his people. He looks down on his own kind. It's sad to watch. There's rumors about him being a cop. It wouldn't shock me one bit because he moves and acts like one.
No, what I'm saying is this. I have no problem with that. If you get money, move out, right? Don't be like me and get your house in the hood and then move to somewhere nicer. Look, you should do that. But don't turn around and tell me that the white man and racism is the biggest threat to black existence in America when you left your dangerous, violent, degenerate-filled neighborhood to go live right next to the white man in Rancho Santa Margarita. Why did you do that? Because you know, like I know, and everybody in this room know, it's safer with the racists in Orange County than it is to live with the boogers in Inglewood or Compton.
So what's the biggest threat? But what's the biggest threat then?
Black people! Black people!
Now he's talking bad about Swans. He's blaming them for the violence that's on the streets. He said Mexicans made that area safe. He blames the downfall on the OGs from Swans because according to him, they should have never got out of jail. I guess he wanted them to rot in jail. I guess he wanted them to stay locked up. He said they're the ones that made the area unsafe.
I would say that the neighborhoods, when the Hispanic people move in, they become more peaceful. I was in Watts. You guys, I told this story a million times. I was keeping my dogs on like 89th and Central. It was a black neighborhood. It became a Hispanic neighborhood. When I first started keeping my dogs there, it was peaceful. I would occasionally see a Hispanic gang member. They wasn't bothering me. It wasn't until they let those bloodthirsty Negroes from Swans, 89 or whatever it was, they let them out of jail, unfortunately. Those niggas set up a homeless encampment. And I'm going to call the gang out because they was wrong for what they did. They set up a homeless encampment on the corner. All of a sudden, where you from? People getting jumped. People getting shot.
Let me know what you guys think about Brandon. He's the guy on No Jumper that always wears the booty shorts. This the guy that claims to be a kung fu master. Now the word on the streets is he purchased his black belt from this guy.
Are you tired of being a scrawny wimp? You can be a black belt in just 6 weeks with my guaranteed results program. Send me $19.95 now. And McDojo, we produce more black belts than a Chinese sweatshop.
He bought his black belt for $19.95. I heard the person who trained him is $600. $600 is his sensei. In the words of Nas, man, you're 36 in a karate class. You Taibo ho, trying to get brolic. Man, but y'all let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe to my channel. Peace. I'm out.